Okay. I can hear myself, that's a good sign. Okay. Just double check. See if you can get it. Come on now. Okay. Yep.
You hear me, Schultz? Hear me good?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right.
Better than before, than on one of our bad days. This is definitely a good day.
Mobile television production facilities for this broadcast are made possible by a grant from Walmart. Walmart, with their location on the White Horse Pike in Somerdale.
You're watching Sterling High School Channel 19, winner of the Mid-Atlantic Emmy Award for the Best Live Game Broadcast, serving Hynella, Wild Springs, Magnolia, Somerdale, and Stratford.
And welcome to Sterling Channel 19. Today, coverage of girls basketball between the Sterling Lady Knights, 17-5 on the year, taking on the Haddonfield Bulldogs, 16-6 on the season. Should have a good matchup today. Take a look at the Colonial Liberty standings. Woodbury is in first. They're 9-0 in the division, undefeated, 16-5. Sterling 7-2 in the division, 17-5. Haddonfield around 500, 5-4 in the division, and 16-6 overall. You take a look at, there's Haddon Township, Haddon Heights, and West Deptford. Take a look at the matchups here. Again, Sterling 17-5. They are second in the Colonial Liberty. Offense puts up 40 points a game. Defense lets up 29 points per game. Morgan Sims and Bridget Dixon, the leading scorers, with 10 points per game, followed by Aaron Quinn and Mackenzie McDonald with 8. And for the opposing Bulldogs, they are 16-6, second, tied for second in the Colonial Liberty. Offense puts up 37 points per game. Defense lets in 29 points per game. Douglas, Bickle, Mulligan, and Volvich are the leading scorers for the Bulldogs. And since 2007, here's the game history. Both teams very successful. So you see the overall percentage of Sterling at 72, Haddonfield at 74. The series is tied up at 17 apiece. Sterling won the last meeting, but Haddonfield has 6 of 7. And now we're going to let the girls introduce themselves.
Mackenzie McDonald, Jr., forward, Laurel Springs.
Morgan Sims, Jr., guard, Stratford.
Bridget Dixon, Jr., point guard, Summerdale.
Aaron Quinn, Jr., guard, Summerdale.
Shane Duffy, Jr., forward, Summerdale.
Kayla Knott, Jr., forward, Summerdale.
Ireland Kay, sophomore, guard, Stratford.
Antonia Troilo, sophomore, guard, Laurel Springs.
Amber Wilsey, sophomore, guard, Stratford.
Paris Logan, sophomore, forward, Hynella.
Maddie Sims, freshman, forward, Stratford. Lacey Kuhn, freshman, center, Stratford.
Good look there at the 2022-2023 girls basketball team. Take a look at the team's last meeting, January 5th, 2023. Sterling won it by a score of 23-17. The leading scorers, Sims and Dixon of the Knights, along with Mackenzie McDonald, and Douglas and Mulligan led the way, along with Kadar. Keys to the game, they need solid team defense, and they have to value every possession against a tough Haddonfield team, and they got to really execute on those valuable possessions.
Well, that team defense is the hallmark of Sterling basketball, Sterling girls basketball, and that's the one thing they're very consistent at. And, you know, offensively, they had a great year this year, but any team is going to go through their lulls, and you always say defense is always going to be there. Take a look at the starting lineups. It's Morgan Sims, Aaron Quinn, Bridget Dixon, Mackenzie McDonald, and Paris Logan, the starting 5. And for the Bulldogs, Riley Mulligan, Caroline Douglas, Katie Mulligan, Reese Volvich, and Bryn Bickle. And Sterling changing up the starting lineup a little bit, adding Paris Logan into that starting 5. Yeah, they were really impressed with what she did against Gloucester Catholic on Saturday. You know, in a real tight game. Came on, got a lot of rebounds, and really established herself as a physical presence down in the low post, and that's something Coach McDonald's counting on tonight. There's Aaron Quinn having a solid junior year. And that 5th starter spot for the girls has really fluctuated between Shane Duffy, Caitlin Ott, Ireland Kay, and now Paris Logan. It's just a matter of Coach McDonald, who really has a good feel for what's going on, knowing what she needs in what game against whatever type of team they're going against. So that's why that'll change. Take a look at the coaching matchup today. On the left is Jackie Mulligan, and on the right is Coach Kate McDonald. And there you see Coach McDonald and Coach Mulligan, who was an outstanding player here, one of the greatest in Sterling history, and went to Penn State, had an outstanding career there. Of course, Coach Kate McDonald, another outstanding player. Both those ladies are up on the, are well over the 2,000 point scorers. We see, we're looking there. There we go, right up. We just Well, he was about to get to it. But just two outstanding players and obviously two outstanding coaches here in the Colonial Conference.
McDonald with a rebound there. If you're just joining us, thanks for tuning in for coverage of Lady Knights basketball against the Haddonfield Bulldogs. Here Sims fires up a three. It doesn't go. And it'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Logan. Once again, she's a new addition to the starting lineup.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see her defending away from the ball. And the big thing she brings to the table is her ability to rebound.
Yeah, for Logan, she averages about 3 rebounds per game. She's only played in 8 games this year.
Pass was intercepted there by Morgan Sims. Now in the hands of Dixon. She'll be picked up by Katie Mulligan. Quinn outside, back to Dixon. Good ball movement on the perimeter here for the Lady Knights.
And you looked at that first score, the first time around was 25-17, 23-17, so low scoring game. But, you know, with this zone defense, they're going to get open looks from the outside, and that's going to really be the difference if they can hit the outside shot as to whether it's going to be a higher scoring game.
Mulligan with the rebound. Finds the other Mulligan in the starting lineup. Here's Katie Mulligan outside. Good passing here from the Bulldogs.
Well, you saw right there, the Bulldogs tried to drive. If you look at the shot. But you saw real good defense by Sims, and then McDonald came up with the help defense.
Shot's good there by Erin Quinn, and that'll get the Lady Knights on the board for 2.
Good job by Erin Quinn. Sensing that defense was fading back a little bit, stopped, popped, and drained it.
So here is Mulligan outside. Finds Mulligan, back to Mulligan. 3 is up and no good there for Caroline Douglas.
Douglas got a pretty open look. That's one of the few open looks we'll get against the good Sterling defense that usually rotates very quickly.
Good quick shot down in the low post for Mackenzie McDonald.
Mackenzie McDonald's really been playing well on both ends of the court down in the low post, and there you see what she's been doing over the last 5-6 games really well, and really playing great in all phases of the game.
Just a nice quick spin there by Mackenzie McDonald. Notches up her first 2 points of the game. Pass was tipped and now taken away. Here's Quinn to bring it up the court. Quinn is trapped, looking for help, finds Dixon. She'll slow it down. Sims outside, fires up a 3. Doesn't go. Rebound Bulldogs in the hands of Volvich. Shot is no good there for Mulligan. And now here's Dixon. Dixon is fouled. Gonna take another look at it right here. She does a phenomenal job. We talk about this all the time, the way that she knows and how to control the game. She speeds up the pace there when she knows she needs to. She slows it down when it's needed. And that's just a phenomenal thing out of a starting point guard.
And the good thing about that drive in the last 3 feet, multiple things can happen. She could dish off to the right or go to the basket or turn and kick it back out the other way. And defensively, they know that happens, and that's why they can't overcommit. They don't overcommit, and you still have that little bit of room to finish things off and ultimately get herself to the free throw line.
Lane violation there on the free throw, so even if it dropped, it wouldn't count. Makes this a 5-0 game. About 4:30 left to go in this first quarter. So Douglas outside. Now finds Mulligan. Pass to Baxter. Now down low, out to Mulligan. Mulligan pull-up jumper. Just short front iron. Knocked around, rebound McDonald.
Yeah, the perimeter defense for Sterling is really good right now, forcing Haddonfield into just some forced off-bound shots.
Dixon at the top of the key. Finds Sims.
And Sterling doesn't mind being patient. And you'll see them here rotate around. Haddonfield a little bit slow to get out to Sims.
Okay. All right, got it.
And it'll be a jump ball there. Sims outside, finds Dixon. She fires up a three, rims out, knocked around. Good hustle play there by Morgan Sims, ends up in the hands of Aaron Quinn. Now Dixon, bit of a wayward pass, and that will go out of bounds.
A rare unforced turnover there. One of the few times you'll see a pass going one way, the player going the other way. This is a team that's played together for a few years. As we look at the fans out today.
And you can follow us on Twitter at SterlingTV19. Check out what's going on around the castle with the tech program. Some behind-the-scenes things. Mr. Claiborne's Castle Connections. If you're thinking of it, we got it on Twitter at SterlingTV19.
A lot of good things going on here at Sterling, and a lot of good things going on with the Lady Knights program. As you see, Coach Kate McDonald talking to her girls. I was talking to her the other day, and she's just really pleased with the way her girls are playing, and just off to a real good start against a tough Haddonfield team here today. Likes the way her team plays defense, likes the way they communicate, and this is a group of girls she's had. A lot of them for at least 3 years, a lot of them even longer, because if you remember, Coach McDonald coached a lot of these girls in her brief stint away from Sterling at Yellen. So she's very familiar with these girls, and these girls are very familiar with her expectations.
Three is up and no good there for Caroline Douglas. Dixon finds Sims. Now to slow down the pace are the Lady Knights. And we talk about them taking their time, and that's really apparent here in this first quarter. Is a fine for Mackenzie McDonald. Shot doesn't go. Quick passing on the perimeter. Now down low to Duffy. Duffy's shot is no good. Was looking for a foul, didn't get one. Douglas to run the point for the Bulldogs.
Haddonfield really right now trying to get some better ball movement in an effort to get this Sterling team out of position defensively. Easier said than done, though.
So here is Douglas. Looking around, finds Baxter. Now pass to Mulligan. Mulligan slowing it down. She's guarded by Quinn. Here's Baxter. Shot is up and good. And so finally, Haddonfield gets their first points of the game, credited to Allison Baxter.
Yeah, just a running one-hander. They were rotating around the outside and just waited until they had a little bit of a seam there to take advantage of.
In the corner, Sims drives inside, loses it for a minute. Here's Mulligan. Baxter outside. That one is booted away by Aaron Quinn.
Soccer player, right? You're allowed to get a few kicks here and there.
She's done a lot of kicking this season. Maybe she could be a punter for the football team, too.
Take another look at it. kicked away. She shoots, he scores!
And the kick is good.
There's another one.
Haddonfield really.
Gonna take another look at it. And just another kick there. That one looked like more of a pass. That one looked like more of a
Messi. Go, 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 go!
And that one looked like more of a pass than a shot, whereas the first one was more of a soccer shot. Let's get back to basketball.
Back to basketball.
Here's Baxter, fires up a three. That's good. Allison Baxter with all 5 points for the Bulldogs, and now we are tied at 5.
And that's how they're going to have to stay in it with the outside shot, because they've really had trouble getting any type of penetration into Sterling defensively. But you can hit shots from the outside, obviously. That's going to get you right back in and maybe ahead in this game.
Dixon finds Sims. Sims in the corner. Can't answer back with her own three. Rebound there by Aaron Quinn. And it will stay with Sterling with 4.6 seconds left. We're going to take a look at the three there from Allison Baxter.
And a good quick release from Baxter, and that's what they're going to need, because, again, Sterling's getting out there pretty quick.
Great defensive matchup here in this through one quarter. We're going to take a quick break. It is 5-5 going into the second. We'll be right back.
Where's your ID?
Wait a minute! Put that hood down!
You're late. Put your hood down.
Where's your ID?
And you have your backpack on.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Sterling Channel 19. We are tied here at 5 going in to the second quarter as we look at a nice shot at the school. Hey, AJ. Anyway, we are back here at the Castle. A very defensive first quarter for both sides.
And that's no surprise based on the way this game went the first time around. I believe a 23-17 win by Sterling.
And both teams did a phenomenal job of just slowing down the pace, running their half-court sets, and then when one side slowed the game down, the other side was ready on defense, and that's why we got ourselves a defensive battle locked up at 5 here.
So and both teams, you know, throughout the season, obviously, are the type of teams that have the ability to run the fast break, but when you have teams that counter that by getting back defensively, it makes it difficult. And as you said, Jacob, it's basically been a solid half-court game for both teams.
So here's Dixon. Gets that to Sims, back to Dixon. She now finds Quinn. Long pass to Sims. Sims chucks up a three. That shot is good. Nice three to start off the second quarter for the Lady Knights. They lead at 8-5.
And when you have teams that get out on the shoot or on the perimeter, sometimes you got to back it out a little bit, and that's what they did right there with Morgan Sims hitting an NBA three, and that's an advantage when she can do that.
So Haddonfield trying to respond, they could not. Here's Dixon with it now for Sterling.
And she was a little cold to start that first quarter. Don't think she made a shot, but now don't let her heat up.
Sims chucks up another one. That shot can't go. Rebound there by Duffy, but her layup does not go. Haddonfield trying to get it away, and they do.
Yeah, Jacob, if you're a shooter, they say just keep shooting, and you're eventually going to find that rhythm.
Less than 6.5 to go in this first half. Knights lead it by 3. Haddonfield trying to at least get within 1, but trying to tie it up. That pass deflected out of bounds by Aaron Quinn.
Yeah, that's one of the few times you've seen either team get in the corner. Something I'm sure both coaches want to try to avoid, because both teams have the ability to trap, and you don't want to get caught up over there. Just if you do get it in the corner, either go with a baseline drive, if not, kick it back out towards the middle.
So here is Douglas, gets it to Volovich, working against Dixon. Guerreri chucks up a three. That shot no good. Rebound there by Quinn after the deflection from Sims. So here's Quinn. She'll drive toward the basket. Mid-range jumper there falls. We got a 5-point game.
Nice job there by Aaron Quinn and taking in transition. And good jump shot there to extend the lead to 5.
Nice pass inside. That three there is no good. Sims gets the rebound for Sterling. Works against 2 defenders. She falls over. No foul called. Dixon now has it for the night. She gets it to Quinn. Quinn floats it to Dixon. Finds Sims. Back to Dixon. Lady Knights slowing up the pace. Here up by 5. Dixon finds Logan. Logan inside, and that layup is good for Paris Logan.
Phenomenal court vision there by Bridget Dixon to find a wide open Paris Logan, and she comes back into the game and takes care of the rest. We're going to take another look at it. They both double, and that leaves Logan all alone down in the post. They double Dixon in the corner, and she's unselfish, gives it up to the teammate. Let's take one more shot at it here.
And you could see after that Gloucester Catholic game, Paris Logan's really just playing with a lot of confidence. Sometimes that's all it takes. You have one real good game against a very good team, and you, in your own mind, you feel like you can do it, and it translates to what you're able to do on the floor moving forward.
You can follow Sterling TV 19 on our Facebook page. Find behind-the-scenes information whenever we upload on YouTube, whenever we go live, and much, much more. And again, you can find that when you follow Sterling TV 19 on our Facebook page.
We see the Bulldogs, and now we look at Sterling, looking right at Paris Logan, listening to Coach McDonald.
So exactly 5 minutes left in this first half. Lady Knights up by 7. And they've got a 7-0 run to start this second quarter. See if Haddonfield can get their first points of the quarter. Here's Mulligan working against Quinn. Gets that to the other Mulligan. Douglas just trying to set up a play as Sterling's defense looking really strong here. Driving toward the basket, loses it, and it looks like it's Dixon to recover. And it's going to be a jump ball.
I mean, a game of this nature where it's competitive defensive battle, you're going to see the teams go at it, trying to get every single jump ball, putting their bodies on the floor. And especially, it's that rivalry that these two teams have. You're definitely going to see it between Sterling and Haddonfield.
Dixon trying to find McDonald inside. It's stolen away. Again, Haddonfield still looking for their first points in this second quarter. That goes off Kennedy's foot, but she stays with it. Gets that to Riley Mulligan, then to Volovich. Here's Guerreri. She's double teamed. Trying to float that one, stolen away by Quinn. Nice defensive play. Drives toward the basket and is fouled.
And sometimes when you get predictable in your half-court set, start to telegraph passes, and Sterling with girls like Bridget Dixon and right here Erin Quinn have the ability to read the play, cut off the passing lane, and go the other way. And that's what you saw Erin Quinn do right there.
First shot by Quinn is good.
And the anticipation factor is really something, as you were saying, Mr. Schulz, when they start going back and forth in the half-court sets, and then you're able to make a read like that, and Aaron Quinn, a very good athlete, to go up and get that pass and then take it down coast to coast and get a foul. Coach Kate McDonald's got to be very excited about that.
No doubt. It's and just as we were saying, there hasn't been many fast break points, but you've had Quinn get that one there and get to the free throw line, and getting to the free throw line. And previous to that, she had a fast break. The defenders thought she was going to drive the basket, stop, pop, and drop the short jumper.
So that one goes out of play. With 3:25 left to go. Long pass to Baxter. And here's Kennedy. Nice find inside to Douglas, but a foul at the end of the play. It'll send him to the line. Take one more look at it here.
And that was a great cut there by number 10, Caroline Douglas, to the basket, really just finding the soft spot in that zone that Sterling was running. But give Sterling credit, this is their first foul, and they've only held Haddonfield to 5 points. Pretty impressive to have that much of aggressive defense without fouling.
Yeah. And you could see Sterling defensively was about to trap down at that baseline. And that's the one thing about that. If you have the presence of mind to look away and see who's open, you can make that work to your advantage, and that's what Haddonfield did right there, because with that trap, two girls are coming at you. Somebody's going to be open, and they found her.
So Haddonfield gets their first points in this second quarter, both shots made by Douglas. So here is Dixon. Dixon driving, loses it, and it'll go out of play, and it'll be Haddonfield ball.
Something you rarely see from Bridget Dixon.
Yeah, and you can't let this little bit of Haddonfield momentum really spur a run. You got to keep your foot on the gas, stay aggressive defensively, and keep moving forward minus the mistakes.
So foul called right there on Bridget Dixon. That was Mulligan to inbound it to Douglas. So here's Douglas, works against Dixon, then he gets that one to Baxter. Baxter, she loses it. And it's Mulligan who gets it back. And then a traveling violation on Katie Mulligan.
And give that, you know, after we saw Bridget Dixon having one of her few miscues that you ever see her had, came back and just played ferocious defense on the perimeter and forced Haddonfield into that turnover. That's a great job there by Bridget Dixon.
Dixon can't connect with McDonald inside. She now drives toward the basket. Shot no good. Rebounded by Riley Mulligan. Now she takes it up for Haddonfield. 2.5 left to go in this first half. Here's Douglas. Gets it to Cater. And that's going to be another traveling violation on Haddonfield, this time by Sammy Kennedy. And it'll be Knights ball.
And Sterling's aggressive defense out on the perimeter is forcing Haddonfield into a few extra steps and a bit of self-inflicted wounds.
Well, great defense forces teams sometimes to play too fast and out of control, and that's when you see the mistakes that you're seeing from Haddonfield right now.
Sims chucks up a three, shot no good, and it will go out of play. And it will be Haddonfield ball. Coach McDonald arguing that there was a push.
Whoa, to me, there was a little extra thrown into that one, especially very close to the bleachers. There's not a lot of room between the bleachers and that line there.
Quinn trying to steal it away. And there's going to be a foul, and Quinn can't believe it.
And you can start to see it's getting a little chippy as Aaron Quinn at the last, when Paris Logan fell, gave a few words to the Haddonfield player. Now she's playing a little aggressive on defense. Keep an eye out for some more physicality.
Well, the Haddonfield-Sterling rivalry in all sports will always be there.
Here is Cater. Gets that one to Baxter in the corner, and that three is good. So a three by Baxter cuts this lead for the Knights down to 4.
And Baxter's having a phenomenal game. We've seen her hit 2 threes and got the Bulldogs on the board. She's done a lot and been one of their bright spots offensively.
So now Haddonfield with the momentum. They still trail it by 4. And it'll go the other way as that went out of play. We'll take a look at that Baxter three, a big three for the Haddonfield Bulldogs.
Well, that's a huge three, and we talked about both teams need to value their offensive possessions and execute. That was a phenomenal job of valuing that offensive possession and executing from the outside.
Just from a mental standpoint, just to get to double figures in scoring, going into the half, got to make Haddonfield feel good about themselves.
So a foul on Katie Mulligan against Quinn. So the clock
this
stops.
Was a game about a minute and a half ago that you thought maybe could be in danger of being a double-digit lead for Sterling. Now it's down to a 4-point lead.
So here is Dixon with it. 50 seconds to go in this first half. McDonald finds Quinn, then to Dixon. Dixon out in the perimeter, finds Sims, then to Quinn.
And Haddonfield at this point has done a nice job of keeping Morgan Sims under tabs, not giving her a ton of space out on the perimeter and letting her get hot.
Here's Sims, loses it, and it's stolen away there by Pickle. Wide open range for Mulligan. She drives toward the basket, cannot connect with the layup. Rebound by Mulligan. We saw a little aggressiveness there at the end of the play by McDonald.
Well, McDonald corrals the rebound and she's triple teamed. And they get the foul on McDonald there. Both McDonalds, Coach McDonald and McKenzie, can't believe it.
Nice job, Dixon staying with it. She drives toward the basket, and that layup is good. Haddonfield trying to get on offense quick, trying to get a final shot. It will go out of play. Clock will stop with 1.2 seconds remaining.
Big play there by Erin Quinn defensively, tapping it to Bridget Dixon. And she finishes off like she's done so many times, finishing off that fast break.
Final shot is no good by Cater. So Sterling will go into the half up 16-10 over the Haddonfield Bulldogs. Second half action coming up right after this.
And now for your halftime entertainment.
Hey man, are you okay? No man, this dude keeps bullying me.
Here, try this out.
What is it?
This is stop it. You can report people that bully.
Thank you, man.
Sterling High offers TV and radio classes for electives. Sterling is also fortunate enough to have both TV and radio programs. In these programs, students will learn to design, direct, produce, and edit television and radio broadcasts. Students develop their public speaking, journalism, management, and technical skills by appearing on the Sterling Morning News on Channel 19 and on our radio station, WSHS. Students produce, edit, and deliver school programming, including athletic events, activity, productions, and community events. If a major in communications is in your possible future, Sterling High School offers opportunities not available in most high schools across South Jersey. Make sure you take a TV or radio class elective today.
I guess one time isn't gonna kill me.
It's totally safe. We do this all the time.
There's no way these drugs are laced, right?
Trust me, you're gonna be fine.
I just need to forget everything.
It'll be fun.
A lethal dose of fentanyl is just 4 grains of sand and can hide in any drug. So no matter what you and your friends think, what you can't see will kill you. Don't die to get high. Fentanyl is fatal. Get the whole truth at CamdenCounty.com/fentanyl.
Hey dude, you ready for this test?
Yeah, man, I spent all night studying on my computer.
All right, guys, the test is in your laptop.
All right, let's do this. Oh no. Oh no, I forgot to charge my computer. Yo, do you have a charger?
Nah, sorry dude.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a
Redmond's Revenge!
Susie Banks? Shaw McLear? What are you guys even talking about? Those are both myths. Get out of here.
Set your affirmations, aspirations. I to do the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you second. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake.
Young man, they try to tell you.
We try to tell you.
Watch where you're going, big dog.
All right, everybody, it's time to put the phones away as we get started for class today. AJ, I told you to get off the phone.
Okay, I'll put it away. Gosh.
Yo, you should put your phone away. You can get sent down to the principal's office and get it taken.
AJ, how many times do I have to tell you stay off your phone? Get down to the vice principal's office.
Watch where you're going, pal.
Oh, wait a minute. What?
Guys, this has to stop. 8% of high schoolers have bought on school property. It isn't cool. This ain't no fight club. We have to change.
And welcome back to Sterling Channel 19. Good view at the front of the castle there. Sterling Lady Knights lead this one over the Haddonfield Bulldogs 16-10. Let's take a look at the leading scorers. For the Lady Knights, it's Quinn with 6. Dixon and Sims both have 3 apiece. And for the Haddonfield Bulldogs, Baxter with 8, and Douglas has 2 in a defensive battle against 16-10. We're going to take a look at Baxter for the Haddonfield Bulldogs. Take a look here at some of the highlights. There's the pull-up jumper that got the Bulldogs onto the board. She's done a lot from the outside.
No question, Matt. One of the few times she was able to penetrate, and then she counters that with the 3 from the outside. You see her right here getting another one, and that's really kept Haddonfield on the board.
And now we're going to take a look for the Lady Knights. Erin Quinn has had a very good first half to this point. On both sides of the ball, not even just on offense, on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, and I think both times stopping and jumping. First, a longer jump shot, then a shorter one. Because the defense, when they see Erin Quinn, they think she's going to go in and finish, but she sensed that, pulled back, gave herself an open look, and finished. It was a great job there by Erin Quinn.
Once again, if you're just joining us, I'm Jake Clark, joined by Mr. Schulz and Brian McClernand here for the second half of this game. Our next TV game will be Saturday, February 11th. It'll be basketball. We'll be covering 10 a.m. game. It'll be Camden versus Paul VI. That should be a great one, along with the 12 o'clock game, Sterling versus Bishop Eustace. Also another great game. They'll both be live on Channel 19 and youtube.com/SterlingTV19.
Going to be an exciting day on Saturday. An exciting game tonight. And guys, I'll tell you what. Don't underestimate what happened in the last minute, where Haddonfield had a chance to come down and get to within 2, but Sterling stopped them. They get a basket, and then all of a sudden it's a 6-point game. And 6 points as opposed to 2 in a low-scoring game like this means a lot. Sterling felt good about themselves going into the break.
So shot is up and good there for Guerreri.
So Dixon will take over here for the Lady Knights. They lead it here by 4. Here's Quinn with it. Gets that to Dixon. Here is Paris Logan with it. Then Sims. Sims finds Dixon. Dixon driving toward the basket, finds Quinn. Quinn chucks up a 3, and that shot is good. Nice 3 by Erin Quinn, as she gets the first points of the second half for the Lady Knights.
And I think on that entire drive, Bridget Dixon knew Erin Quinn was going to be there and threw a perfect pass out to her. And Quinn made it count.
Nice job by Paris Logan to steal that away. Now here's Dixon.
And that was a strong rebound right there, as Alexis Guerreri has the height advantage, and Paris Logan just stripped it away. We're going to take a look at Erin Quinn. This is a great lead pass from Bridget Dixon, who sensing the defense collapse down on her, kicks it out to Erin Quinn, who beats the zone from the outside, cans the 3.
And she knows on those drives, she's going to have defenders go her way. It's going to leave somebody else open. So good at finding the open look.
So that 3, no good. And it will be Sterling ball. That shot was taken by Riley Mulligan. So it will be McDonald to inbound here for the Lady Knights as they lead by 7. And it's Allison Baxter coming into the game. She'll get her first action of this second half. She was the leading scorer for Haddonfield in that first half. There's a foul at the end of that play.
Her first.
So here is Dixon. Finds Sims. Sims looking for somebody open. She'll just keep it herself for now. Then long pass to Dixon. Dixon
a great look from where we're at and how the passing lanes, even if they open up a little bit, they close very quickly. They're seeing that from both teams. That's why it really relies on patience. We're talking about running your half-court set.
So a long two by Logan there was no good.
Yeah, right here you look at Mackenzie right there, going through people, doing what she has to do to try to get to that ball, but unfortunately gets the bounce going the other way. But Mackenzie McDonald really laying it out there.
Good hustle play, just unable to corral it.
So Haddonfield with it now. They still trail by 7. Nice find to Baxter inside. That shot does not go. Here's Quinn with it now for the Lady Knights. She finds Dixon. Dixon makes a move, drives toward the basket, is fouled. The shot cannot fall. Looks like Dixon took a hard fall at the end of that play. We'll take a look at it.
Well, this is an explosive drive to the basket off the crossover and really just throws up a shot, and you can see held the head a little down there. Not sure if it was because of the hard fall or the missed shot, but hopefully she's all right for the free throws and for the rest of the game.
Yeah, that's a great job by Bridget Dixon. Kind of when you're spun around that, you know your chances of getting a good shot aren't that great, but she finds a way to initiate contact and ultimately, again, gets to the free throw line. We've seen that so many times from her over the last couple of years.
And that shot good there by Dixon. So that extends this Knights lead to 8. Here is Mulligan. Working against a few defenders. Gets that one out to Volovich.
And both teams have been running a zone, Mr. Schulz, and they've been doing a phenomenal job of just rotating, even with quick passing.
That 3 good there by Katie Mulligan. So a big 3 there for Haddonfield puts them within 5.
A big 3 and a long 3 right there for Mulligan from the outside.
And probably the quickest ball movement we've seen from Haddonfield around the perimeter.
And Quinn with a nice response. A deep 3 for Aaron Quinn. Sterling now by 8.
Well, Mulligan with the hot hand for Haddonfield. I don't think there's any question about it that Aaron Quinn's got the hot hand for Sterling.
Here's Mulligan, chucks up a 3. Shot no good, goes out of play. And it'll be Sterling ball.
And if they want to fire up a 3, we can fire one right back and make it ourselves. Nice trading buckets there between two teams.
And that was a 3 from Aaron Quinn that was way out.
So here is Sims. She gets that to Dixon. Then to Quinn. Finds Sims underneath. Pump fake. Finds Quinn again. 4 minutes to go in this third quarter. Here's McDonald. Gets it back to Sims.
Playing exactly the way they need to play right now with this 8-point lead.
We've pretty much already matched the score from the last time these two met in this third quarter already. So here's Dixon trying to make a move. Working against Douglas. Finds Quinn. Quinn working against 2 defenders, finds Logan. Logan, long pass to Sims. And here's Dixon. She drives inside. Pass is deflected, stolen away. Sims gets it back for Sterling. She's driving, floats that shot up. It's no good. Haddonfield trying to stay with it. And it will be Haddonfield ball.
By Paris Logan battling down in the low post. Sterling's really getting a gritty effort from their low post players. We saw Mackenzie McDonald down there a little bit ago. diving on the floor there. You see Paris Logan right there. There's the walk.
That's going to be an easy traveling violation. It'll be Knight's ball. So a timeout.
And you can check us out on YouTube if you're watching us on cable. We cover all the live events on our YouTube page at youtube.com/SterlingTV19. We also post some of the commercials from the TV production classes. You can check them out as well at youtube.com/SterlingTV19.
And look at Sterling's great ball movement, ending up with Aaron Quinn draining a three. Look at our wrestlers right there.
Yum, yum, yum.
Some of the bigger guys who are having a real good year, and I know they're finishing their season. And Jake, they've got districts coming up in a couple weeks, right?
Districts in a few weeks, and then a few of them have a shot to make it to the region tournament, and then really anything can happen from there.
Yeah. Great opportunity.
So it'll be McDonald to inbound it with 3:07 left in this third quarter. She gets it to Quinn. Then to Dixon. Dixon makes a move, drives toward the basket, is fouled. So that will send her to the line.
This is a nice job by Dixon because the screen comes in and everybody thinks that Dixon's going to move to the left where McDonald is.
So Dixon to shoot two. Here comes her first.
And you see right here, so McDonald sets the screen. Everybody thinks that Dixon's going to roll that way, and she doesn't, and that really catches the Haddonfield defense off guard there, and she's able to draw some contact and go to the line.
Yeah, and that's a case of a veteran player like Bridget Dixon doing a great job reading what's in front of her.
Second shot good there by Dixon. So it's now a 9-point lead for the Knights. Here is Mulligan. Gets that one out to Bickle, then back to Mulligan. Mulligan tries to set up a play. She gets it to Douglas. Now it's Douglas. Gets that to Mulligan. Shot there blocked. Haddonfield gets it back. Now stripped away. And it's Logan who falls on top of it. Tries to get it to Quinn. But it's Haddonfield who stays with it somehow. Here's Douglas. Gets it to Mulligan. Long pass intercepted there by Logan. And a nice job for the Lady Knights to eventually get the ball back.
And Paris Logan had her name written all over that defensive play from knocking the ball away, getting the ball on the ground, loses it for a little bit, had a block there, and then ends up with the steal and forces a Haddonfield turnover. Phenomenal job on the defensive end by Paris Logan.
So both teams lose it. We'll see who's got it, and it will be Haddonfield ball. So here is Douglas to take it up the court for Haddonfield, again down by 9. Here is Cater. Gets that to Mulligan. See a foul. Looks like it's on Paris Logan. So Mulligan inbounds that to Katie Mulligan. And now here's Douglas. She shuts up a shot. That is no good, but she is fouled.
Gonna take another look at it here. Nice job there from Marlon Kadar, making the extra pass to Douglas in the corner, and Douglas takes the contact from beyond the arc.
So here's Douglas to shoot from the line. Can make this, at the very best, a 7-point game. Her shot is good. comes her second.
And these free throws, especially in the tight defensive battle, can be critical. You're getting 3 shots at the line here. Could be a nice way to bring Haddonfield back to within striking distance.
So here comes her third shot. And it's good. Nice job by Douglas. And she pulls her team within 6. Here's Dixon. Finds McDonald, then to Logan. Logan drives inside. The layup is good.
That is a picture-perfect way to break the press. 5 or 6 diagonal looks, and they just slice through the Haddonfield defense.
And Paris Logan has done a phenomenal job. First time in the starting lineup on Channel 19, and she has really showed out in a huge rivalry game against the Haddonfield Bulldogs. And now we have a timeout for Haddonfield. Take a look, good find there from Dixon to McDonald. McDonald to Logan, cashes in on the easy layup. And you talked about a good passing now to beat the press.
Yeah, the key to beat the press is don't overhandle the ball. Pass diagonally. You're getting the good looks, and there you see Paris Logan doing a great job finishing.
One more look at it, just a phenomenal job and a good job of staying with it from McDonald. That wasn't an easy pass to hang on to. Makes the find and gets the assist there to Paris Logan.
Our next TV game this Saturday, February 11th. We got a little doubleheader action on Channel 19. At 10 a.m., it's Camden taking on Paul VI, and then at 12 o'clock, it'll be Sterling taking on Bishop Eustis. Both will be covered live on Channel 19 as well as youtube.com/SterlingTV19. Or if you want to see them in person, you can pay $10 to come to the castle per game.
Going to be exciting to see the top player in the country, DJ Wagner, and I think the 3rd or 4th ranked player in the country in Bradshaw. Both guys going to Kentucky, so we're going to see a lot of basketball above the rim on Saturday. It's going to be fun. What did we have, Mr. K? Last time we had Purvis Ellison's team, who had a 6'11" guy, 7-footer. Was there double-digit dunks? There was, Mr. K said we had double-digit dunks probably about 10 years ago, I'm going to say, now that we had that Purvis Ellison team come in here.
So less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Glad you're with us here on Channel 19 for a big rivalry game between both these very talented teams.
More soccer skills there being displayed.
This might be a record for most kicks in a basketball game. Erin Quinn has a run for it. She's got 3.
Yeah, we'll have to, just like we do with Coach Barron. And that shot there good, and a big one there for Haddonfield. As Quinn now connects with Dixon. We'll have to ask Quinn. You know how we did for Coach Behringer, like Skittles per game? We'll have to ask Quinn kicks per game. We'll see if she knows what that stat is. That layup there, no good. Sims with the rebound. And then a foul at the end.
And Haddonfield refusing to go away. Now just a 6-point game. Big shot there. And off the backboard and in for Riley Mulligan.
So here is Quinn. 23.5 seconds remain. Long pass to Sims. Sims chucks up a 3. Shot no good. Haddonfield gets the rebound. Here's Mulligan. Finds Douglas. Then back to Mulligan. Then to Douglas again. 3 to shoot. Shot is up. Shot is no good. And that will do it for this third quarter. Knights lead this one 26-20. Fourth quarter action coming up right after this.
Hey man, where you going?
Yo, what the heck, bro? What the heck? Yo, man, chill.
Chill. Chill, bro. Chill.
You okay, dude?
Yeah, I'll be alright. I don't know why I did that.
Sorry for pushing you around, man. That was really messed up.
It's alright, bro. Just don't do it again.
And welcome back to Sterling Channel 19. Fourth quarter action between the Lady Knights and the Haddonfield Bulldogs is just about ready to get underway. Sterling leads it 26-20 going into the fourth. And guys, it's been a pretty defensive-oriented game between the two Bulldogs and the Lady Knights.
No question about it. And Jacob, I think you commented so well in the last minute that Haddonfield, as we look at Ben dancing around, Jacob, you said Haddonfield is really finding a way to keep themselves hanging around. Sterling's had the lead the entire time. You look right now, and Haddonfield is within 6, so they're keeping themselves within striking distance. Every time they get close, Sterling finds a way to respond, so it'll be interesting to see how this fourth quarter goes.
Once again, thanks for joining us on Channel 19. Action between the Lady Knights and the Bulldogs. This fourth quarter begins.
And a little glimpse, I think, of what Haddonfield's going to go. You saw Sims get the ball towards the side, and they went at her with the trap. And I think Haddonfield's going to get real aggressive defensively with that. And I'm sure Coach Kate McDonald with the timeout is going to talk to her girls about that.
30-second timeout to Sterling.
You can check us out on Instagram at SterlingTV19. We got a lot of things that are going on around the castle. Things behind the scenes, castle connections. If you're thinking of it, we probably got it on Instagram at SterlingTV19.
Another good crowd going in here. We really have had a great turnout, I think, for all of our games, guys. Look at Erin Quinn. She's had an outstanding effort, both defensively and offensively, draining a couple threes.
And he's ready to go.
Yeah.
Post game, he's going to be on the court.
That kid will grow up to be a very, very, very talented boys basketball player, I'm sure.
There you see that defense right now from Haddonfield, and I think a lot of what Coach McDonald had to say probably was telling the girls to just move the ball around, distribute the ball, try not to overhandle the ball, and just trying to make space through good ball movement.
So here is Dixon, finds Quinn.
They're definitely trying to trap the ball, no question about it.
Quinn finds McDonald. Back to Dixon. Now in the corner, Sims finds Dixon.
Yeah, that's a good job by Sims, attacking that ball, not getting caught in the corner.
Phenomenal passing and a good job of not being trapped in one spot by the Lady Knights.
Great ball movement, yep. Just an outstanding job by Sterling. And you could see when Mackenzie got that ball in the corner, she knew where she was going with it before she even got it.
Floater is up and no good there for Bridget Dixon. Rebound Paris Logan, and she is fouled. And the bench is fired up. Sterling does a nice job of running some clock, not turning it over, and getting themselves an opportunity for points via Paris Logan at the free throw line.
Paris Logan going to the free throw line. I'm sure she'll get many opportunities, but guys, I'll tell you, that's a great job that she did getting herself there. Also a great job by Sterling running their offensive set, especially with the type of defense they were faced against.
Yeah, Paris Logan, 56% free throw shooter. She's looking to add to that percentage.
second free throw is up and good. We'll make this one a 27-20 contest.
Still maintaining that 7-point lead for about a minute straight. Moving the ball in the half-court set, and Haddonfield just had a ferocious defensive effort. A great ball movement from Sterling.
Three is up and no good there. And it'll be Sterling ball. Take a look here. Floater was no good. Good, strong rebound there by Paris Logan. And what a phenomenal job she's done on the offensive and defensive boards here tonight.
Yeah, you can just see she's playing with a lot of confidence. And Bridget Dixon really getting attacked with those traps.
Pass was intercepted there by Katie Mulligan, and now she has the ball. Finds the other Mulligan in the corner. Now Katie Mulligan for three. Doesn't drop. Rebound, Erin Quinn. Quinn driving. Circles back out. Cross-court pass. Swatted away by Douglas. Douglas and Sims go one-on-one. Left-handed layup, no good. Follow up by Brickell, no good. And it will stay with Haddonfield.
Look at Bridget Dixon there, but wow, what a defensive effort. Defending that fast break by Morgan Sims. Getting in great position, not committing a foul. And denying Haddonfield a basket.
Here is Bickle. Shot is up and good for Bryn Bickle in the low post. And Quinn steps over the line. That'll be a costly self-inflicted turnover there.
Saw right here, yeah. Kenzie, I think she went back and forth right there. The referee was right there.
Sterling's gonna take a timeout. We're gonna take a look at the basket for Bryn Bickle there. And a shot of the layup by Bickle, and then we're gonna take a look at the feet. McDonald's foot was over the line on that inbound. And that is just a tough break right there for the Lady Knights. It's now a 5-point game. Sterling called timeout. They got a few things they want to talk over.
You can follow us at Sterling TV 19 on our Twitter. Find out whenever we go live, highlights from all our sporting events, behind the scenes information, and much more. Again, you can follow that when you follow us on Twitter at Sterling TV 19.
So Coach Kate McDonald, I think that was definitely an appropriate time to call timeout, to settle her team down.
So here are the Bulldogs. Mulligan circles it out. 5 minutes remain in this fourth quarter with a 5-point game on our hands.
Yeah, Haddonfield having a chance here to make this a one-score game.
Mulligan finds Katie Mulligan. Passing back and forth between the Mulligans. Coached by Mulligan. Baxter's three, no good, hits the top of the backboard there.
Yep, that's our wire out in front. And Haddonfield's going to continue with the pressure.
Nice job of getting the ball up court. Ireland Kay checked in the game. Nice move there by Kay.
Ireland Kay, a real good ball handler, so that's why they have her in there in this situation, because you need a lot of good, quick ball movement, good handling when you need it against a ferocious Haddonfield defense, really looking to trap at any opportunity they can.
Dixon weaving in and out of traffic, finds Quinn. Now to Kay. Quick passing here for the Lady Knights. Trying not to get caught in the trap. and kill some clock in the process. Still only a 5-point game. Dixon is doubled. Almost trapped, and now they get a foul.
Very important for everybody. As you look right here, Dixon on the left, going right, and you see the foul right there, and they're going to get the inbound.
Haddonfield is going to take a timeout. You can find us on Facebook. Check out what's going on here at the school. Some Castle connections from Mr. Claiborne. TV production videos. We got it all on Facebook. Check it out at Sterling TV 19 on Facebook.
You get a good look at how tough it is going against this trapping defense, and I think Coach McDonald's going to talk to her girls about just helping each other out, and especially if you get caught up in that trap, you can't be flat-footed. You've got to come to the ball, and you've also got to know where girls are away from it. Good ball movement. Go against this Haddonfield trap, and we look at our next TV game Saturday, 10 a.m. Camden going against Paul 6, 12 o'clock. Sterling going against Bishop Eustace on TV 19 Live, and also on YouTube Live. Shapes up to be just a great day. If you look at the Haddonfield Bulldogs, where you see Jackie Dunham and Mulligan.
And guys, I believe the other two games that day are, it'll be Camden Catholic taking on Eastern, and then Camden Eastside taking on Haddonfield in that Camden County boys tournament.
Just a great day of high school basketball.
Once again, if you're just joining us, I'm Jake Clark, joined by Mr. Schulz and Brian McLernan here with the Lady Knights taking on the Haddonfield Bulldogs. 5-point game with 3:49 left to go as Aaron Quinn is set to inbound. Dixon, nice move in the lane, and good shot there by Bridget Dixon. Crafty footwork there for the junior point guard.
Well, when you bring the defenders out and the trap's attacking, there's going to be space, and Bridget Dixon took advantage of it right there. What a big basket by Bridget Dixon with 3:25 remaining.
Mulligan fires up a three, and that is good for Katie Mulligan. And the Bulldogs refuse to go away with 3:13 left to go.
It was a very back and forth game in the second half. Once one team does something, the other team responds quickly and very effectively.
Bridget Dixon, tough acrobatic shot, won't go there. 4-point game. The Bulldogs trail it, but here is Douglas. Finds Mulligan with a ball fake picked up by Logan. Douglas down low, dumps it off, and the shot is good there for Guerreri.
Haddonfield shown a lot of confidence with their ball movement, especially in the last part of that down in the low post.
McDonald, pull-up jumper, doesn't go. Rebound Bulldogs. It's Mulligan. Mulligan outside, guarded by Kay. Finds a Guerreri. Now Douglas outside.
Haddonfield just patiently running their half-court set right now.
2 minutes remain with a 2-point game on our hands. Douglas fires up a three, and that takes the lead for the Bulldogs. Haddonfield has come back and now has a 1-point advantage. And we have a good one on hand here, ladies and gentlemen. Dixon outside with 1:40 remaining, drives inside, acrobatic shot, and the foul! Phenomenal job from Bridget Dixon in clutch time here. Let's take a look at it.
Wow, that's just the play of the game. When Bridget Dixon knows her team's needs a basket, Sterling going down for the first time tonight. And Bridget Dixon has an outstanding drive to the basket and a finish and an opportunity to put Sterling up by 2, and she does.
Dixon makes it a 2-point ball game with 1:30 left to go. Douglas outside. Now finds Mulligan. Now to Katie Mulligan. Mulligan for three. Too strong. Rebound, Bridget Dixon. 2-point game. Here's Erin Quinn now.
This is where they got to go towards the ball. If somebody gets in trouble, don't stand there flat-footed, go to the ball, move the ball around. And that's a great job of exactly doing that. You saw Erin Quinn sense that this was a long pass. Instead of sitting there for, we look here at Dixon finishing, and I don't know if we got a look at that foul right there, but Erin Quinn, if she stayed there flat-footed, it would have been a steal going the other way. Stepped in front, got fouled. Now she gives herself an opportunity to extend the lead. That's a great play by Erin Quinn.
First free throw was good there from Erin Quinn. We're going to take a look at the passing.
Just see right there, guys. She stepped up, saw the defender was coming up, stepped up towards the ball, and was able to draw the foul. That's a big-time play there by Erin Quinn.
Quinn able to get the rebound, and now there's a foul.
This is Sterling's game to win right now from the free throw line with 55 seconds remaining.
Big shots coming up here for Quinn.
So Erin Quinn once again at the free throw line. First free throw rolls around the rim and is no good. Offensive rebound by McDonald. And a phenomenal offensive rebound there by Mackenzie McDonald.
Huge rebound by Mackenzie McDonald. And then just kicking out the real good pass and then regenerate the half-court set. Just like that, they're at the free throw line. Great job using the body, muscling the ball away. That's an outstanding play.
And now it forces Haddonfield to foul once again. It'll send Bridget Dixon to the line. Free throw is good there. If you're just joining us, I'm Jake Clark, joined by Mr. Schulz and Brian McClernand.
Just an outstanding game, and probably scored a few more points than Brian, you and I thought would be scored in this game. It's heated up offensively late.
Oh yeah, for sure. We were thinking it would have been. But I mean, hey, it matched the last time they played midway through the third quarter. So I think once we saw that, we knew it would get a little bit more intense.
Haddonfield not out of it yet, but they got to score quick. Only 40 seconds remain. Three ball is up and good, but excuse me, no good there. And a foul there will send Bridget Dixon to the line. Already a 5-point lead for the Lady Knights, and now they just got to keep icing it away at the charity stripe.
Well, just as we said, once we got past the 1 minute mark, this is Sterling's game to win from the free throw line. And they're putting themselves in great position by doing just that.
Haddonfield will take a 30-second timeout.
You can subscribe to us at YouTube at Sterling Channel 19. You can find all of our live streams of all of our sporting events, our commercials from TV Class, Castle Connections from Mr. Claiborne, and much, much more. Again, you can subscribe to us at Sterling TV 19 on YouTube.
Take a look there at the foul. And you can check us out on Instagram at Sterling TV 19. Check out what's going on around the castle. A few castle connections on there for Mr. Claiborne. And what's going on with us at the tech program, some behind the scenes things. Check it out on Instagram at Sterling TV 19.
We just had a double promo there in that one timeout, Jake.
That was rough on Mr. Schulz with the possession arrow.
I know.
There.
I have a broken wrist here, sprained wrist.
So Dixon at the line. First free throw is good.
Gritty effort by Bridget Dixon. Boy, she's really taking some hits.
Second free throw is good there for Dixon. And now a 7-point advantage. And the Lady Knights a phenomenal job at the free throw line. Three is swatted away by Paris Logan, and it will be Sterling ball. Paris Logan, not in my house, done a phenomenal job on the defensive end in her first start on Channel 19. So here is Dixon evading traffic. Makes a pass to Kay. Haddonfield won't foul, and that'll do it. Sterling picks up a huge win at home against the Bulldogs. They win it 37-7. We will have a post-game show after this.
Boy, what an outstanding effort. And guys, this was a team effort from top to bottom. And Haddonfield, give credit to them. Boy, they came in here, fought. But Sterling tonight just did what they had to do. Everybody came up with big plays at big times, and they come away with a huge win.
We'll be back with a post-game show. Again, the Lady Knights win this one 37-30. We'll be right back with a post-game show and some interviews after this.
Let me see that ID. Let me see that ID.
I guess I forgot it.
No answer.
Wait, no, come on!
I'm going to teach you some safe driving tips for you when you're out on the road. First, you want to turn on your car. Before you go, put on your seatbelt. You want to check your back mirror. Then, you want to check your side mirrors. When exiting out of a parking spot, make sure you check for cars and have your turn signal on. Make sure you come to a slow stop at every stop sign and red light. When you are making a turn, always have your turn signal on to show other drivers where you are going. Now, put your car in park and take out the key to turn off your car.
Can I go to the bathroom?
getting late. I should really go to bed.
Girl, what are you worried about? Come on, it won't hurt if you stay up another hour.
You know what? You're right. It couldn't hurt to stay up for another hour or so. What? It's already 1 a.m.? I didn't even realize it was so late. I'm telling her I'm going to bed. Oh my god, it's 7 a.m. Oh my god, ow! Ugh. Mom, I'm running late. Don't forget to pick up the kids later. Alright, I gotta go. Have a good day.
Dude, you trying to win some big money tonight? Yeah, they don't call me Johnny Wiggles for nothing. Man, you better not sell me. I had a bad couple of weeks, but I need this money. Let's go win. Have you ever been here before? Yeah, I have. Dude, this looks amazing. Yes, it does.
Welcome to Nightlife Casino. I'm Ricky, your dealer for tonight. We'll be starting shortly.
Let's have a good night.
The game is blackjack.
I'm feeling a little frisky. Let's go 200. Already? It's the first game. Nah, I'm playing it safe.
Round 1 is over. Sir, we've tied. Sir, you've lost. The next round will start in 10 seconds.
What are you doing? I'm doing what's right. I'm going all in. You're nuts? That's all your allowance. That's all your money. You're gonna go bankrupt. Told ya.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Sterling Channel 19. Sterling gets a big win over the Haddonfield Bulldogs, 37-30, and I'm going to send it over to Jake with the postgame show.
Thank you, Brian. Joined here with Bridget Dixon, Aaron Quinn, and Paris Logan. Bridget, a phenomenal game against an in-conference opponent. Talk about how much this game means to you guys as a team.
You know, everybody's gunning for us at this point. We have hard games all the time, and we're just trying to get ready for playoffs. So this win means a lot because we know we can be strong no matter what.
And Aaron, talk about the two-way ability that you provided tonight to edge over the Haddonfield Bulldogs.
Well, I just know how they play on defense, so we know how to defend them. And my shots were just open today, so I just kept shooting.
And Paris, your first time in the starting lineup when we were covering you here on Channel 19. Talk about the mindset does it change while being a starter or coming off the bench?
It does change. You just have to not be nervous and just try your best and hustle.
Thank you, ladies. Great job tonight. Once again, the Lady Knights win this one by a score of 37-30. Now we're waiting on Coach McDonald.
So our next TV game is this Saturday, February 11th. We got a little doubleheader here on Channel 19. Camden taking on Paul VI at 10 a.m. and Sterling taking on Bishop Eustace at 12. That'll be live on Channel 19 as well as YouTube.com/SterlingTV19. I'm going to send it back over to Jake.
Thank you, Brian. Now joined by Coach Kate McDonald. Coach, a phenomenal job of coming out against an in-conference opponent. Talk about what the game means to you guys as a group.
The Haddonfield game always means so much. And you know Haddonfield's going to be very well coached and very, very well prepared. So to take care of business tonight in a very stressful game and finish out the conference was huge for our girls.
And a tough adjustment to the trap in that fourth quarter, but you called a timeout, talked it over, and then really excelled against the trap. Talk about some of the adjustments you made when facing tough defensive pressure.
I mean, we discussed what we want to do, but we're very fortunate to have a Bridget on our team who can really, really handle that, and the other girls know to go catch the ball, be strong with the ball, find Bridget, and she, in times like that, the girls are very confident in her, and she's confident in herself, and it's just very secure to have her on the team. It feels, we know she's going to do a good job and take care of business.
And talk about how much practice goes into free throws, especially when in a tight game like this where they really iced the game tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we practice them every day. It's very different practicing them in practice and then actually doing it in a game. But they've come throughout the season when they've really mattered. So, huge.
Thank you, Coach. Great game tonight.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Can I say something real quick. Brian McLernan has like the coolest TV voice ever. If Brian doesn't go professional someday, I'm going to be disappointed.
Thank you very
He's
much.
so good at that.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
All right, bye, guys.
Send it back to Brian with a great TV voice in the booth. Brian.
Thanks, Jake. Our next TV game again this Saturday, February 11th. It's boys basketball. We got a little double header on Channel 19. It's Camden taking on Paul VI at 10 a.m., followed by Sterling taking on Bishop Eustace at noon. Coverage will be live on Channel 19 as well as youtube.com/SterlingTV19. And holy moly, that's going to do it here on Channel 19. As we want to thank everyone here for joining us live on the stream. Thank you for I was joined by Jacob Clark and Kevin Schulz. Thanks to Mr. K and everyone here at the tech program for helping us out. And that is going to do it here today. I'm Brian McLernan.